Tag, you're it. Halloween fall tag. Fun video, Q&A, just some fun questions to answer. And I'm going to go ahead and tag the people up front and at the back so that if you're watching, you can know you're tagged. I'll also post the questions in the description below so you can just copy and paste them and you'll have them in your video. All you have to do if you want to do this tag and I don't tag you is hashtag Keto Diamond, make it all one word. Hashtag, which is the #, Keto Diamond, squished together. Uh, and I'll be able to see that you've done the video and I can come watch it. So let me know below if you want to do it. And I didn't tag you, but if I tagged you, please do the video just for fun. I think it'll give our folks something to enjoy and watch. And I've also got some creepy questions at the end just to make it a little more Halloween-y. And let's go ahead and tag some people. Now, some of these folks do not watch me, or I don't think they watch me at all, but if you know them and you want to hear their answers, just run over to their channel or their most recent video and tell them I tagged them and to please do the tag video. So again, some of these people I have no idea about, but you never know, right? So first of all, Fat 2 Keto, Jelly, tag, you're it. Princess Ninja and Keto, obvious, tag, you're it. Twisted Keto Gypsy. I don't know if you still watch my channel anymore, but tag, you're it. This seems like it's right up your alley. Keto Rewind, Jess, I don't think you watch my videos, but if you do, tag, you're it. Losing Drea, tag, you're it. Keto Liscous Life, I haven't seen one of these from you in a while, so I thought, let's see what happens. Keto Marny, KetoGinga. I don't think she watches me, I don't think she knows who I am, but hey, if you do, tag, you're it. WatchAutumnKeto, again, I don't think she knows who I am, but hey, tag, you're it. Simply Misti, same thing, tag. And Erin does the keto. Keto Mama too, but I haven't seen a video from her in a minute. But girl, if you're still doing them, tag, you're it. All right, so let's get on to the questions, shall we? Hey, you, look at me. Oh, she's fine. She's after a toy. Sorry, just making sure. So this is my October tag. Just kind of made up a bunch of questions that seemed like they would be fun. And all right, so I've talked about this before. What's my favorite cold weather food or cool weather food? When it starts cooling off, the nostalgia that kind of hits you and the warm baked foods that kind of hits you. Now, this is the keto channel, and I don't eat this no more most of the time, as long as I can avoid it. But sometimes, when it turns cool outside, all I really want is some McDonald's chicken nuggets and french fries. I don't know why. Don't ask me no questions. That's just my food. That or, of course, tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. Got to dip it in there, get it all good and soggy. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Man, that sounds good. We ain't going to do it, but it sounds good. All right. Favorite cool weather smell. We all know you walk into those houses. Some of them smell like pine trees. Some of them smell like pumpkin. Some of them smell like apple. But now, I never was a pumpkin spice kind of girl, but this year, pumpkin spice sounds really, really nice, right? Just does. I got a couple candles up there with a pumpkin spice smell on it that I got from Dollar Tree, and turned out they were strong and nice. And Walmart sells the same brand, but in a bigger candle for like $3, and then they got a bigger one for $5. So they're really nice. I like those. A warm berry smell is always good too. And of course the apple cider smell. Or apple cinnamon, more like apple pie. It smells really good. All right. Favorite place to view the fall, which means, the fall leaves, the brights, yellows, oranges, greens, and all the mixtures of reds and browns. She's making noise and smiling at me. But now this year, hopefully, we'll be in Gatlinburg to view the fall scenes. But in the past, we have driven up through the Blue Ridge Parkway here in North Carolina going into Virginia. I think that's all it does. But anyway, I'm sure it goes further. That's just all we've been to. But anyway, we've drove up through there, and it was breathtaking. Beautiful mountain view with all those different colors. And I'm hoping we'll get to do that this year. So, yay. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of which, I might take my oldest grandson. The other ones aren't quite old enough to appreciate the beauty yet. But we might still one day drive up through the Blue Ridge and let Zach see that, because it's gorgeous and it's not very far from here. All right. Do you have specific colors for the fall? Well, everybody does. You know what? I got to get some representation. Hold on. I went and got some props. This color. I got this from Dollar Tree. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's the color of fall. I don't know why, but I really, really liked it. Ignore that if you're new here. Lost 154 pounds. Okay, there's going to be some squish. But ain't it pretty? Love that little jack-o'-lantern. Ain't he pretty, honey? My grandbaby, the littlest one's crawling up on my leg. That I don't... I don't like that about fall. By the way, guys, while I was up, I had to make me a fresh cup of coffee. And I decided to put just a pinch of cinnamon and a pinch of this pumpkin pie spice in it. I don't know why. It just sounded good. The coffee smells freaking amazing now, though. Wonder if it tastes good. Let's see. Slightly cinnamony. Doesn't really have much of a taste other than that. Do you want my pumpkin? You can't have that pumpkin. It got too much glitter on it and get all over you. Do you want the pumpkin? It's a Dollar Tree thing, okay? Look, here's the pumpkin. Go play with it. I'll watch it. She shouldn't be able to hurt it too much. Unless you land on it, then you might squish it because I think it's just styrofoam. I'm not real sure. Go play with it. Come on. Go ahead. You're not going to do it now, are you? You're not going to do it because I want to. But anyway, I tried to duplicate the pumpkin look on my fingernails. It didn't work. This is a different thing, but I love fall colors. I think everybody does. It's nice to change up a little bit from your summery brights to some slightly darker fall colors. Oh, Grandma's not going to get by with not picking you up, is she? No, she's not. She gave you the pumpkin. You didn't like the pumpkin? Okay, come here, chubby baby. This is the best thing ever. Chubby babies with hiccups. Okay. Best fall movie. Now, of course, there's so many obvious ones. We love Halloween movies around Halloween time. But I think the things that make me think about fall the most are Beetlejuice. Which I look like early in the mornings. I'm not kidding. When I come out of bed, I'm like, ooh, put it back. And I know I should know the name of this movie. I've watched it 5 million times. Book. Come on. How can I forget the name of this movie? It's the one with the 3 witches on Halloween when the Virgin lights the black flame candle. Y'all tell me what the name of that blow is. I'm sure y'all know. I should know. I know her name was Winnie. Winnie. And her hair was all crazy. But I can't recall the name of that movie to save my butt. Okay, well, just those 2 are fun fall movies. It gets you in that festive spirit, nice cool day, little hot cocoa, little blanket over your legs, and watching those 2 movies. Yeah. Also showing my age, there was a movie called High Spirits. It has nothing to do with the fall whatsoever, but it was a ghosty type movie, and I love to watch it in the fall. Steve Guttenberg, Daryl Hannah, Peter O'Toole. It's old, okay? If you're looking for good graphics, you don't want to watch it, but it's a great movie, and I loved it. 80s, 90s, somewhere in that area. High Spirits. You got to see it, though. I got to find it. I'd love to own a copy of it, but I haven't seen it in years. Best fall event, just like, the things that are standard in fall. Unfortunately, we don't get out to do stuff like that very much. I'd like to, but we really can't. But if we can go to fall festivals, and of course this year with the COVID thing going on, don't know if we'll be able to do all that. But that would be so nice this year, a fall festival, wouldn't it? It would be nice, yeah. And sometimes they put these meat skewers. Unfortunately, they're not exactly keto. They do work if you walk around enough, but they got barbecue sauce on them. It's meat on a stick, and it's so daggone good. It's delicious. Favorite childhood memory from the fall, of course. When I was younger, now my brother is 9 years older than I am, and my sister's 11 years older than me. So anyway, they're older than me. My brother and them were already driving. He was married at 16 with his first kid on the way. Okay, in his own house. He's you ain't gonna sit that boy still. He's like my daddy. He don't sit down. But anyway, when he was 16 and a little older, him and his best friend, his wife, and everybody, we went in a 69 Chevelle to cemeteries, just cemetery hopping. They tried to scare me. I'm not scared of cemeteries in the dark. I do not like mausoleums. Those are creepy as hell. But cemeteries don't scare me. I don't know why, but they don't bother me at all. I think it's because I can hear one of my grandpa's voices in my ears. It ain't the dead you got to worry about, girl. It's the living. And he ain't wrong. Good Lord, this world's crazy. Ain't that right? But just kind of going to the cemeteries and stuff with my brother. And then sometimes they would do like the tea light candles in some of the cemeteries just so you can walk around. And they had like the white bags with the little tea lights in them. And this was back before they had the little fake ones with the little batteries. So they put little tiny candles in there. And it was beautiful. It was just gorgeous. And I loved it. I thought it was very respectful. And no, we never went to do any harm, even though he was a 16-year-old boy with buddies and all that. We just went to walk around. And of course, they would jump out behind things and try to scare you. And I think that was my favorite memory. And his sister-in-law, who is about my age, she's a couple years older than me, his wife's little sister, we would dress up like punk rocks, which actually was quite slutty. Come to think of it, we tried to wear high heels, and we'd take our dad's long t-shirts and cut them up into like punk rock style, and our hair would be off. Yeah, I can't believe they let us leave the house like that, to be honest with you. Are we needing a nap? Is that what's going on here? You sound like you need a nap. Your hair. Okay, come on now. She a heavy baby. But that's one of my, yeah, I love them. I do. I really do. And of course, I told y'all about this the other day, but one of my favorite fall memories, which is connected to my favorite fall food, is that my dad would take us to different parades, like, Christmas parades and different stuff like that. And I know that's not exactly fall, but that's where the warm foods like the chicken nuggets and french fries, because we'd sit there with a kid's meal watching the parades. So that's, it really got me. All right, let's talk about terrifying things about fall, because no matter what you do, fall has a little bit of a creepy feel to it. That big full moon, all those different colors in the trees, the wind wisping, sometimes howling. It's got that creepy vibe to it. I mean, Halloween could not be set in a perfect time of the year, a more perfect time of the year. Yeah, you hear that noise at night. Or a baby laughter, period. That's always creepy. Especially if you ain't got no babies in the house. Oh, that's a ghost story for another time, though. I got a playlist on the front of this channel, though, by the way, if you're interested in different little creepy ghost stories and tales. All right, but let's talk about our irrational fears, because now one of mine used to be tornadoes. It used to be an irrational fear because we didn't have them around here. But now that I've been smacked by one a little bit, a little tiny one, and got the hell scared out of me, and they're getting more and more frequent and common around here, I don't think that's an irrational fear. That's just a fear. That's rational. Run. You see them dark clouds coming, just get on out of the way. But let's talk irrational. Absolutely irrational, to be honest with you. My biggest fears of being outside in the dark where I can't see are werewolves and Bigfoot. I'm not kidding. I don't know why, but that's the only thing I picture in them woods at night. I don't care if I know there are deer out there because I saw them on the trail camera. The fact that there might be a werewolf, oh, don't worry, I won't let it get you. Or a Bigfoot out there, that's terrifying. Holy crap. And when I want to get scared, I read stories about Bigfoot and werewolves. I don't know. I don't get it. Do you have one that's weird like that? That's completely crazily irrational and nobody understands? No, they don't. She's sleepy, I think. But those are my terrifyingly irrational fears. And we don't even know Bigfoot deadly. I mean, he might be if he's there. But he's the hide and seek champion right now, so we don't really know. Let's talk about a painfully funny fall memory. I don't want to take this video to a dark place, and this is the last one. So my painfully funny fall memory is we were going through the woods, all of us, probably my older brother because, he's so much older than me. Oh, goodness, baby. That's one bad thing about the fall and the spring, the coughing and the hacking. But painfully funny fall memory. One time, y'all, we was going through the woods. Like I said, probably my older brother because he got me in all kinds of trouble. But I stepped over this barbed wire fence. Now, everybody else is grown and tall. Not me. I'm 5 foot tall as an adult. So I stepped over this barbed wire fence. You want to guess where I got poked out? And stuck. As in could not move. Had to stand there with one leg up, one leg down. Breathing, going, I can't, help. Now, this is a painfully funny memory because it was painful at the time. It's funny now. But I got stabbed in the hoo-ha with a ball bar fence, and it was not okay. Anyway, that's my fall tag. And again, the people I am tagging to do this video. Fat to Keto, Jelly, Princess Ninja, and Keto, Miss Melanie. Twisted Keto Gypsy, Keto Rewind, Losing Drea, Keto Licious Life, Keto Marny, KetoGinga, WatchAutumnKeto, Simply Misti, and Erin does the keto, and of course Keto Mama. You guys do these videos. Do tag your it. You're all it, by the way. If you've got a channel, tag your it. If you'd like to answer these in the comment section below, feel free to. I'd be interested to read your comments. As always, there's a bunch of stuff down in the description that'll help you out and help me out, so check it out. Much love. Happy October.